10 YouTubers with one common goal: to change habits and get healthy. There'll be plenty of ups and downs, and we hope that you'll be with us every step of the way. Subscribe to our channel to follow our journey and join our team. CollabTheFlab.
Hey guys, welcome back this week, and I am here to tell you my update. I am kind of excited. Still was not a perfect week, but you can't expect from going to struggling 100%, and doing terrible to doing absolutely perfect. And in fact, I almost don't want to go quite that drastic of a change, because if I do, it's going to be easy to fall off. I want to just make little changes over time to get to my final goal. Today, actually yesterday, I haven't weighed in today. Yesterday I weighed in at my Fitness Pal. I weighed in at 307.7, which I'm thinking is about a 2-pound weight loss. I can't remember exactly what I was at last time. Actually, I might be able to tell you. It's about 1.5 pounds. I was at 309.3 last time, I believe, which I'm okay with. It's a loss, and I'm on the right track, and I'm going down. This last week, actually the last 2 weeks, I've been on a graveyard shift here at work, and where I work from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. every day. And I know that from working in the past on that shift, my body has a hard time adjusting to it, with weight loss, just because my sleep is thrown off so much. And so with losing weight, even during that, I'm proud of myself with that alone. And one good change I made on my midnight shift is I would get on the treadmill and I would walk while I was watching TV for at least a mile or two every night, instead of just sitting there and watching YouTube or whatever. As you can tell, the midnight shift there at work is pretty chill. I can kind of do what I want, and I took advantage of it, and I got some calories burned. And with me walking, I actually hit the 20-mile goal for this Fit Crown Challenge, so I'm really proud of that as well. 20 miles in the past used to be like nothing, but it's quite a bit now, and it took some work to get there. It got me kick-started to continue with it, continue moving. This next week when I'm on my regular shift where I work 6 to 2:30, I plan on going out and going on a walk during all of my breaks and my lunches. Like I was saying, my food wasn't perfect. I'm on the right track, however. As I've said in the past, when you eat well and you're being healthy, you feel better. So I think it's funny why we all struggle so bad with food and stuff when there's that extra motivation of feeling good to eat well. So I think it's just trying to find that balance in our life of, because let's be honest, we're not going to always eat healthy 100% of the time. We're going to always want a little snack or something. And I think just finding that level playing ground where we're all going to be healthy, enjoy life, and that way we'll be successful. One thing I've really liked is the conversations we've been having in our group chat on CollabTheFlab. As if you guys may not know, but we have like this Facebook chat that's set up where we talk in there, and we give each other motivation, tell each other what we're doing, and it definitely helps. A day or two ago, I started a diet bet game where I'm gonna try to lose 4% of my weight in the next month. So I need to lose about 12 pounds, give or take. I can't remember exactly what it is. And I know I can do it. So if you guys want to come join with me, that'd be great. I'll show you what the game looks like. So this is the game. It's called Don't Believe Me, Just Watch with Sunshine. You guys should come join, and let's see how much we can lose. And plus we can win some money as well. I freaking love, this is not a product placement at all, but I love the Diet Bet website. I've won over $800 on there, and that's how I originally lost my first 100 pounds. I feel kind of stupid because if you go on their main website, watch this. If you go on their main website and you push over a couple times, I'm actually one of their success stories. Look at this. I'm a success story on there. Shows I had lost 96 pounds right here, and I was almost on my way to 100 pounds. Look at that before and after picture. I feel stupid, I'm not gonna lie, where I am like one of their testimonials and I'm back up in weight. So that's a little bit more motivation as well for me to get to where I want to be. So I can actually be that success story. If you guys want to come join me, like I said, come join me. I would love it. The motivation is in there is great. One thing I really like in there, if you go to the games, there's a comment section where people post motivation and they post like what they're doing, and this lady says, hey, I need help, please and thank you. I have a serious issue with getting my munchies between 9 and 10 every night. You know, what can I do to help? And people are posting comments giving, you know, good explanation on what they can do or motivation, saying you guys can do this, or you know, somebody said right here, I have the same problem. I'm still working it out as well. So I've been taking that comment section and I've been posting my thoughts and things that are in my mind. And so please come join it with me, like I've said a couple times. There's still plenty of time to join, and you can lose the weight, you know, within that time period. And if you guys want to start another one, let me know and I'd be more than happy to start another one. More money and more weight loss. Win-win. So anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching this week. We will see you guys again next week. Like I said, if I'm not posting, make sure you guys let me know because I need to be here. Thanks again. Peace out.
Hi friends, I'm back again and just wanted to update everyone on my progress. So I'll start right with the weigh-in. This week I weighed in at 316.6 and you know, it's still a loss. That's about a 1.5 pound loss this week. And even though I had prepared myself mentally that not every week was gonna be a 7-pound loss, it still was kind of like, man, like I couldn't have had another week of losing, you know, kind of a lot of weight. But you know, 1.5 pounds, that's pretty average actually, and actually really good for people with PCOS because it's really hard to lose weight with PCOS. So I'm happy and I'm thankful for that 1.5 pounds, and you know, I'm excited to see what next week holds. As far as food this week, I think I was pretty good. There were a couple times where I gave in. We had a power outage for like 2 days this week, and so there wasn't a lot that, like, we had to leave our freezer shut, like we couldn't open it at all, trying to make sure everything stayed frozen. We couldn't really open our fridge, and so you know, we kind of had to make do with what we had. So there were some things that we ate that weren't that healthy, I guess. Definitely not on the diet plan for PCOS. That's just because it was stuff that we had in our pantry. I was thankful that we didn't go out to eat. That would have been my go-to answer, you know, even a couple weeks ago. If the power's out and we don't have food in our freezer that we can use, then I would just go to McDonald's and, you know, think that was a good excuse, which, you know what, actually that's a pretty good excuse. But I was thankful that we still ate what was at home. It was a little bit healthier than McDonald's, and so I was a little disappointed with the eating this week, but what can you do? And as far as workouts this week, I think I really pushed myself. There's a giant hill well, okay, giant for me. I'm from West Texas where everything's flat. But there's a pretty big hill in our neighborhood that goes down. So our neighborhood's at the top of a hill and you go down and that's where like the main streets are and stuff. And so my husband had ran it a couple times and his like Apple Maps says that it's about a mile. And so we're like, okay, 2 miles, that's about what we're walking anyway. And so I wasn't excited about it, but my husband was really pushing me and wanted to see me succeed in something, so I agreed and I was like, yeah, you know, you're right, I need to do this. And so we went for our walk and we get down there and it's closer to 2 miles going down one way, and so then we had to go back up. And it's on a pretty busy street and there was a lot, and so I have pretty bad anxiety. And I guess with just, it was hot out and there was cars whizzing by and going back up the hill, I had a panic attack and I was trying to fight through it, trying to like make myself breathe, and it was scary because I haven't had a panic attack in such a long time. But that feeling when I got to the top of that hill and I was like, I did this, I fought through it, I fought through a panic attack and I made it to the top of this hill, you know, close to 4 miles for that walk, and it just felt awesome. And you know, even though that was like my biggest workout of the week, the rest of the time were just, you know, a little bit more leisurely walks, that was still a huge accomplishment for me, and so I'm really thrilled with that and so excited. and I can't wait to see how I improve the next time that we do that. It's gonna be a while, but I'm sure that we'll do it again, and I'm excited to see just the ways that I improve in my fitness. So that's really all I have this week. I'm super excited that, you know, I'm still losing and that I'm seeing myself improve, and I just can't wait to hear what everyone else had to say.
Alright, CollabTheFlabbers. So update for this week. I did pretty good on my walking. Well, the first few days I did pretty good. I got 1.5 miles to 2 miles. And then the last few days I didn't walk at all. It was, I had a few personal things that kind of took me down, so I was like, oh. So I ate more and I walked less, so bad combination. But yeah, that's my update. I honestly haven't been really tracking my food intake or my weight. I do need to do better at those. I'm baby steps, working on the walking, and then I'm gonna focus on my eating. So one step at a time. All right, thanks.
Hey guys, and welcome to my weigh-in. It has been a little bit since I did a weigh-in. I've been sick. You might still hear that a little bit, but at least this week I have a voice. I really wanted to have a real talk just like Kurt did last week. I wanted to have mine last week, but you couldn't have heard me, so I'm kind of glad to have my voice back because I'm in desperate need of a real talk as well. And it was really powerful to watch the updates last week and see where my fellow collaborators are going. And I am so motivated because of their motivation and their determination and their being real. And so I want to be real. I weighed in this morning at 292.6, which is up, I think, 3 pounds from last time I probably weighed in, and it's up quite a bit. I don't know, I think I probably gained 10 pounds from where I got down with the Shea Carl diet bet, and that's not cool. And in fact, I've actually been a little bit higher, a little bit closer to 300 in the last few weeks, and I'm grateful that I'm back down. And the only reason I'm back down is because I am motivated again. I'm doing the miles challenge that we've been talking about. I still have so many miles to catch up on, but I'm moving more, I'm more conscious of what I'm doing, and I'm snacking less. One thing that I've been trying to do is not buy the treats. If you don't have the treats, you can't eat them. And all along, my core meals have been pretty well balanced. It's just that I eat so many darn snacks, and obviously that's got to stop. I have to tell you, since the beginning of this collab, my mind frame has changed so many different times. I mean, when I first started, I was so gung-ho, and I was like, we're all gonna lose so much weight, and blah, 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 blah. And then life hits, and things happen, and people grow and evolve, and I had to change my mind on so many different things that I just realized weren't working. They weren't working for me, they weren't working for others, and that just wasn't working. And so we've revamped this collab, and it's been amazing to just be like, okay, look, it's not about this or that anymore. This is about making conscious efforts to change your lifestyle. And part of doing that is creating a support system and being there for one another. And I really feel like we've been there for each other lately. Our chat has been active. We've been turning to each other when we're frustrated. We've been turning to each other when we're having good days and want to share our successes. And it's been so helpful and so motivating. So to my fellow collaborators, thank you. And to all of you viewers who also are there for us with your tweets and your comments and your views and just everything, just thank you. You've really been there for us. Something I was thinking about today is when you see that somebody's lost weight and you ask them, how did you do it? And they're like, well, I did this or that, or I did this and blah, blah, blah. Their story is always different because they had to find what works for them. But the common thread is they just did it. No more excuses. They just did it. They got it done. And it wasn't, you know, a straight line down. There was bumps, and it's a roller coaster, and ups and downs and lefts and rights, and they stuck with it through all of that. And that's what I feel like I need to do. I've had ups and downs in the last little while. It feels like I've had more downs than ups, but we've got to stick with it and just keep going. So that's that's what I want to do. Just keep going, just get it done, keep going. So that's what I'm up to. I have to do 10 miles by Friday. I'm a little nervous about it because I'm having a hard time breathing, getting over my sinus infection. It's down into my lungs and still in my nose. So I'm having a hard time breathing. I'm out there trying to do them just in like half-mile or mile-long spurts. Hopefully tomorrow I can get a really good walk in. I find that I walk faster on the treadmill, and with my allergies I think it'll be better for me to go indoors. So I'm gonna try and get a really good walk in tomorrow on my lunch break and take it from there. So hopefully the next time I see you I have hit the miles challenge and all will be well. Thanks for all of your love and support, guys. See you next time.
I hope that this next week when I give an update that I'm gonna be able to give a positive update. It seems like every time when I make an update over the last couple months, it's always negative. It's always, hey, I'm gonna do better. I need to put those words and change them into action.